Hello. So it's been a while since I went for a hike, but there's a parking lot right behind me. Only a few parking spots just right next to Broadway. Jacob's Trail. Huh. So there we are. We're gonna go left. There's another trail goes right, and then we should be up by the cave. I'm just looking at the map. No, before you go, plan ahead. I'm assuming we'll go this way because of the sign. Yeah, that's the parking lot. There's only a few vehicles. Superstition Mountains. Right there's the right there on top, that pyramid looking rock. That's the Superstition Peak, the highest point. And that one on the top there is the Flatiron. So this is about 2.3 miles in one direction. So far this trail sucks. It's all this rock. One of these days I would really like to hike the Flatiron, hike the ridge to Superstition Peak, and then hike down from there. Just spend a whole day doing that. I don't think I would be interested in camping up there, but doing it one day would be nice. It's supposed to be like 8 miles of hiking, plus the elevation gain of going through a Flatiron. It's supposed to be some sort of cave we're going to. And so All Trails is the app I use to find my trails. There's a map. People leave reviews of the trails. And they have these categories for like regular hiking trails. Then there's one for trails with the family, trails with the dogs. There's mountain bike trails, all these subcategories on All Trails. And hiking is based on my GPS location. So if you click on the hiking subcategory, it's just like things like Camelback, Flatiron, South Mountain trails. Each of these mountains have a bunch of different trails, and it's just always the same one right at the top. So I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna scroll all the way to the bottom, and I found this trail. So I'm doing it. So I told Moira to stay home. She doesn't need to come with me, so I'm coming solo. Really don't know what to expect. I just kind of saw a few photos and decided to go for it. It's been a while since I've gone for a serious hike. So I hurt my lower back in the beginning of November. I was deadlifting and I wasn't doing anything strenuous. I actually did I went to the gym on a Saturday morning and did my normal warm-up, stretching. Then I did abs. In my warming up session, I used a back roller and I rolled my back, and I know not to do that. I know not to roll my back and then squat and then deadlift. You just want your back to stay strong. You don't want to mess with it. It's been a while since I've rolled my back and then squatted or deadlifted, and so I've completely forgotten that. And so I just put like not even heavy weight on the bar, had it on the floor, had my hands in the right position, feet in the right position, my body, you know, just doing perfect form with light weight. And I was going up, felt my back, like halfway through the motion, I felt my back hurt. It's when I hurt my back, and I knew right away that it was a back spasm and not anything like a slip disc or a herniated disc. So I just put the bar down and rested for a few minutes. I was able to put the weights back, but for 2 weeks, the first 3 or 4 days was hard because I was just in pain. And so I just took 2 weeks to recover. And so that was in November. Had Thanksgiving, and now it is January 12th, I believe. So yeah, just going for a hike. All right, I am going to put you away until I get to the cave. That looks like the cave. I'm gonna assume that's the cave. That one right there, I'm gonna assume that's it. It looks like there's a dirt path that goes up there. I'm sure you can't see it on the camera, but I can see it from here. Yeah, still just hiking through all this rock. If you don't pay attention where you're going, you can easily trip on these. Some people coming up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I am at this second turn, I guess you can say, and it says Jacob's Crosscut. I believe I stay right here. I'm going to double check, but there's the way we came. Yeah, over there is South Mountain behind this cactus, and those are the Santan Mountains, and south of us is Gold Canyon, Superstition Peak, just behind this pole. That I believe that's the cave, and the Flatiron up there, and this cliff behind this cactus. Actually, I didn't mention it, but when I did the Flatiron, I just Google mapped the Flatiron. I just started driving, didn't know where I was going, and actually I can see somebody wearing a white shirt on top of the Flatiron. Anyways, I just Google mapped it. It actually took me to a neighborhood over here, and I went to the end of the street closest to the Flatiron, and I guess apparently it just took me to the closest street to Flatiron. It didn't take me to the parking lot. And I have a picture early in the morning, a night shot picture of this cliff right here. So I'm gonna get going to the cave, but maybe I'll post that picture. But yeah, my Google phone takes some great night shots. So I got to the end of that neighborhood and I took a night shot. Looks really good. Oh, I see hikers just below the cave. So there's some people just right there. They're still hiking up, but I'm just gonna give them a little bit of space. But yeah, this is sort of the side. It's still just right there, but yeah, just hike up this hill. Not too bad. Probably like 200 meters, 2,000 meters. There's a street right here. I'm gonna assume that's Apache. So if you see that street between these two cactuses, I can see downtown Tempe. I can see the outline of a mountain. I can see the W6 and a few other buildings. And then I can see that mountain where that baseball field is on the other side of the I-10. I can see a few of the buildings from the mini stack, downtown Phoenix. I can see Camelback and Payasto Peak from here. So if you see these two cactuses that are close together, right in between there, that's so on the left there's this first like little mound. I'm gonna assume that's part of the Earth 3 mountains, and just behind there that looks like the Papago Mountains, and then to the right that must be Camelback. Yeah, I'm correct. And further back, that must be Payaso Peak. I hear people pronounce it Piestewa. It's Piestewa. And then South Mountain over there. South Mountain smaller. It's on the right over here. See this cactus that's leaning that way? It's just above there. And behind there is you know what? I don't really know the name of those mountains. I'm just giving those people up there some space so that way they can take photos or whatever. I just hiked too fast. I hiked up here too fast. Oh, they're still hiking up. They're not there yet. Probably wondering what I'm doing. Yep, just giving them space. Pretty cool. Eventually, my next hike, I want to hike those mountains over there. I think the one on the left, I think that's Ursary Mountain. And apparently you can hike on it. You can hike to the top of it, and then you can also hike around it. There's a loop trail that hikes around it. And then to the right is another set of mountains. I don't know the name of it. Well, I guess I'll start hiking up. I think I gave them enough space. I don't want to rush them. I don't think anybody else is up here. Yeah, I've been looking down and I haven't seen anybody else. So it's just those two and I. I had to wait for them to leave. Okay, so I made it. It took me an hour to get up here. Whoa. First, there's my stuff down there. Whoa, I don't have my flashlight. I assume that's as far as it goes. That's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Sorry. As far back as I can. That's cool. I'm gonna take some pictures and head down. So this is the cave. Hello! Not a lot of echoing going on. Not bad. The only thing was just waiting for other people. What? Yeah, let me get my other camera. I'll take pictures. Take my sweet time going down. But it's pretty big. More graffiti. Those red spots, they covered up the graffiti. That's cool. If you were listening to me just now, I was taking big steps. I was taking big steps because of these rocks. So without noticing it, I was still doing that up here. Pretty cool. Not a bad hike. The parking lot's down there somewhere. I don't know where. Can't see it. There was some birds cacawing on the other, they're just right above this cliff right here between the rocks. There was a bunch of ravens crowing. Not bad. Whoa. I don't know if there's anybody else coming up, but I'm gonna take some photos now. There it is. See, it's black in there because there's people like making fires in there. It's just all that ash. This part and that part of the rock looks like that's where water comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's where the water comes out. Pretty cool. Don't know what else to say. Pretty cool little hike. I think I'm gonna be the only one up here for a while, so see you later.